It's time for the week 47 progress report. We have some alpha news and a competition in addition to the progress report of this week. So let's get to it. Competition time, folks. Last week Frozen Byte dropped that they are letting us have the chance at naming the gas planet in which the game will start around. And you have until the 28th of November to get your suggestions in. After that date they'll be closing the channel on their Discord and will pick out their top picks and then put it to a public vote to choose the final name. So if you want to get involved, then after finishing this video, jump onto the official Starbase Discord and head to the Name the Planet channel and put in your name ideas. Closed out for news this week will be that it will start as soon as the remaining key features are finished. Things stopping a release are sometimes called blockers by game devs. Now Laurie has stated that currently these blockers are the ship editor, station inventories, and company management. While these are shaping up well, once finished, these could open up other smaller issues that would also need to be fixed first. I'd like to remind you all that although the first or maybe first few waves of the closed alpha invites will be handpicked by the devs, they do want to scale these tests up to thousands of players by the end of it. They'll do this by most likely picking them from a sign-up list at random, and just to be clear, there is no sign-up system yet, so don't ask where it is. It doesn't exist. And they also have the other option to do a short open beta to really scale up the testing. Now on to the rest of the progress report. This week's design features are a new mining backpack has been tested and configurations have been adjusted. Processing materials now has raw and processed materials in their own slots, and conversion rates of the processing have also been updated. Mining job halls have been worked on, and an issue where players would not receive rewards in certain areas of the hall has been fixed by making the reward area larger. Group instancing in mining job workstations has been tested, and instancing with groups still has issues. Cargo lock frame electricity consumption has been reviewed. Inventory icons for materials configured and fixed. Hopefully we'll see some of these in the wiki soon. We have several device configuration improvements with the robot arm joint properties adjusted to better reflect its intended use. The robot arm tools reconfigured for better function, and the pilot chair stand support has been added to all turret mounts, similar to the advanced cradle. Auto bolting tested for triangle thrusters. New bolt profiles were made for the new triangle thruster bolt points. Good to see these thrusters were iterated on so quickly. The economy design has also been worked on with insurance and debt design, ship manufacturing and building cost calculations, ship pricing logic and math for code, and electricity usage for cargo lock beams and cargo lock frames, and general electricity costs. Ship creator design work this week sees the triangle thruster bolt profile tested in the Starship creator, and thrusters bolt together now, rebolting triangle thrusters tested on the Spather, that's the Empire fighter, bolt profiles adjusted, and the auto bolter placing longer bolts for beam connection. The triangle thruster bolt profile now works better with the auto bolter, and frame integrity calculations have also been updated. Now to the gameplay updates. Ship pose stability improved when switching between LOD and the actual ship model. Proper client-side support for inventory deletion has been added and fixed. Buying and despawning should now assign ships properly to station inventories. Station inventories are now automatically deleted when they have been empty for at least a minute and the player is not located in the corresponding system. Why would you delete an inventory? Or it's just one less thing to have to store on the servers. This is just a optimization pass and it will be added back in as soon as the player probably comes back to either the station or adds something to the inventory. Client-side station inventory is set to properly track their ships. Localization has been added for durability features. Fixes added for structural collisions of physics actors with the origins out of their bounds. Mass flow distribution improved with ship frame integrity calculations. Collision sound effects have been added for simple collisions. The cargo lock, tractor beam and rangefinder visual and audio effects have been tweaked. The oil field has been added to the cargo lock beam for status, and the pipe and cable tool ammo consumption has been adjusted. UI work updates over the last week has been functionality added to the company rank edit page. UI for ships and stations has been reworked to use similar systems. UI created for a company owned ship, and UI for company ship access control has been improved. The company navigation bar was rearranged, and problems with writing and locales have been fixed. Starship creator work includes the durability tools, deselection and error box selection has been fixed. Several multiplayer connection related issues have been fixed. Several multi-user undo bugs have also been fixed. A bug that prevented clients from seeing their bolts has been fixed. Pretty disastrous one there if you wanted to make a ship. Assets with multiple components showing up multiple times in the asset browser has been fixed. And all components of the multi-part assets should keep their layers correctly when saving and loading. Our single renderer update is on texture mapping. The texture scale and displacement has been improved. Texture displacement, for those that don't know, is using a texture map to create geometry on the model in 3D without having to model the geometry first. Onto station art updates. The VIS main hall parenting and decoration polish continues. VIS loading docks have been worked on. VIS decoration, details and decals have been added to unpolished parts. Tint mask and albedo maps for large wall modules have been fixed. An albedo map is normally just the base colour of an object. This includes no details about how reflective or shiny or anything like that. It's just the base colour, so nothing special there. LOD for Station Trading Market Back Alley has been worked on, with the basic shape done and details added. Looks like we're going to get some interesting trading locations for pirates out there. Outer LOD for Station Trading Market Upper Shops has been fixed and merged with the inner one. And UVs have also been worked on for the Station Trading Market Upper Shops. Weapon artwork includes the assault rifle design has been worked on. Torpedo launchers redesign work continues. The rocket launcher textures were updated to be the same quality as other weapons, with proper paint jobs that were created for the weapon. First person carry animations updated for multiple weapons, and the rocket launcher magazine model has been fixed to use proper UVs. And lastly, other updates this week are the pilot chair. Its snap points have been added to the weapon cradle and versions of the fixed mount too, so the pilot chair's stand can be placed. Third person rifle relax pose has been updated, and the left hand animations when interacting with levers and buttons while armed has been implemented. We have a lot of fixes and tweaks going on this week, as well as a decent amount of UI work. And with that, we are 1 week closer to getting in the game. But that's all we have for this week. Feel free to join me on my Discord to talk more about Starbase, there's a link for that below. Like and share this video with your faction and company, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.